Hello, my name is Elise Antoinette, but you can call me Elle, and welcome to Love She Wrote. I apologize for the dogs in the background. I don't have a fancy microphone or studio to cancel out that noise, so just bear with me and the dogs. So if you're wondering why this is in black and white, it's because I'm going to be reading a small part of a chapter of my book, and it's a historical fiction novel, and I wanted to create the vibe that you are in a old Hollywood video right now, you know? And who doesn't love black and white movies? Yeah, this is in chapter 3, and Ruthie, she probably does something that we shouldn't do, but she gets a ride from this random but nice guy who offered her a ride into town after she gets off the train. And he drops her off in basically the center of the town where the church is, and the church is having a bake sale, and Ruthie decides to go over there to, get a little refreshment, and also asks for a direction for Titus, her dad, because that's why she's here. The title of the book is called The Juke Joint's Daughter. It's set in the late 1940s, a little bit after World War II, but the book isn't really about World War II, if that makes sense. Just a couple years after. But it follows Ruthie. She goes on a journey to find her dad, who left her, I guess, 17 years prior. She's originally from Arkansas, and she decides that she wants to make a different life up for herself, go to school, but her mom is not that helpful. She's not that supportive. She's actually pretty crazy. So Ruthie's like, peace out, I'm leaving, but how am I gonna, start my new life without any money? So that's why she goes on this journey to find her dad. So now I'm gonna read the part immediately after I think she eats a brownie or something, and then I'm just about to start reading. She ate quickly, awkwardly aware of the way the woman eyed her. When she finished, she cleared her throat. May I have a glass of lemonade? One of them sighed and poured her a cup. How much? Ruthie asked. Nothing, the woman said. You look like you could use it. Rude. Sorry. Then after a pause, she added, you ain't from around here. No, ma'am, Ruthie said. What brought you here then? She asked. I'm looking for someone, Ruthie admitted. I was hoping you might be able to help. The women exchanged glances. Who? Who said that? Sorry. Who? Titus, Ruthie said. The air around them shifted. One of the women scuffed. What could you possibly want with him? Ooh. Another muttered under her breath. Of course someone like her is looking for Titus. Ruthie's spine stiffened. She hadn't expected that reaction. Gathering her things, she turned on her heel and stormed away. From a few feet away, laughter rang out. Oh, honey, that was painful to watch, a voice drawled. Ruthie turned to find a woman sitting on the bench, dark skin glowing against her red dress. She smirked, eyes glistening with amusement. Excuse me? Ruthie asked. Those women? The stranger nodded towards the bake sale. Devils in disguise. Always turning their noses up at women like us. Us? Ruthie narrowed her eyes. Lady, I don't even know you. The woman just grinned. But you're looking for Titus. That tells me plenty. Ruthie stepped closer. Do you know him? Maybe. The woman tilted her head. Why are you looking for him? That's none of your business, Ruthie replied. Then good luck finding him. The woman stood to leave. He owes me money, Ruthie blurted. That made the woman stop. She turned back, amusement flickering across her face. Well, that's not surprising. Ruthie watched as she sauntered forward, eyes gleaming with something unreadable. You're a real pretty thing, she mused. I'm Phoebe, Phoebe Daring. I live in that little house on the corner up the road. Listen here, after you find Titus, you come and find me. A pretty girl like you shouldn't be out on these streets alone. Now just walk along the road until you find the lake. That's where you'll find Titus. Phoebe gave her one last look over before walking away. Ruthie exhaled, adjusting the strap of her suitcase. The sun was lower now, casting long shadows over the dusty road. She had a location, in a town that clearly was not ready for her arrival. With renewed determination, she set out toward the lake. And that's the end of chapter 3. I did skip a huge chunk, but I can't give too much away. I want y'all to be a little bit surprised. But this again is the moment where she meets Phoebe. Her and Phoebe don't click right away at all, but she becomes literally a mother figure to Ruthie eventually down the line, 6 chapters in. It takes them a while to really develop that bond, and their relationship is honestly my favorite in the story. Ruthie does meet her father Titus and they connect, but I really want y'all to really pay attention to Ruthie and Phoebe's dynamic and how it genuinely blossoms into something so beautiful. And it's something that Ruthie honestly didn't really think that she needed starting this journey. Ruthie had a one-track mind of finding Titus, getting money, to go to school, and that's all she was focused on. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that small little part. If you enjoyed this and you want me to do other teaser parts of the book, let me know. Again, the story is set in the late 40s. It's centered around a juke joint. So if you love juke joints, if you love blues, jazz, just put that in the comments. And just, if you want to know, I'm not going to give everything away. I want y'all to be surprised. But I do want to give sneak peeks and little teasers as I prepare to release the book, which hopefully will be in the next month or so. That's my goal. But everything is in the Most High's timing, not mine, and I know that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed my storytelling antics, and just hit the like and subscribe button. And if you have any other parts that you want me to read or tease, let me know. There are so many parts in this chapter, and although this is not a romance book per se, Ruthie does have a love interest in the book. So if you are curious about that and you wanted me to give a teaser on that part, let me know. But otherwise, just stay tuned for more footage of me releasing this book. But also, I want to do more videos that are centered around new authors who are on their writing journey. Definitely, just give advice on what I've learned so far, what I'm still learning, and it's just a process. But the first step is truly believing in yourself and believing that you have a story to tell. So a part of my page isn't just about me, it's about building a community of people who, you don't really believe in yourself, or you don't, you do but you don't. It's just always a tug and pull of putting yourself out there. It's hard, it's not easy. So if you're on this journey like me, I applaud you because you deserve it, okay? Run this together, and just thank you for being here, and hope you have a great day.